that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Set, 220. Right there in the middle, 55. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Pistol. Back. Shit.
Now the third leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Hey, 133.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Check 52.
They run. It's Gurley. He'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Todd Gurley. His 6th touchdown of the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gostkowski with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a give to Lindsey running right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now a carry for Lindsey. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks 20. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Wentz. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. Add this game to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. One more time with Lindsey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear them now. 3rd and goal.
Hey, Alpha.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. James Washington, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
Watch out.
Throwing, Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Mayfield down. Eluding the pressure right. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
55 mark. Alert, 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 alert. Go. Here we go. Hurry. Run.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. He's going deep for Brown. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Hollywood Marquise Brown. Touchdown number 18 on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, Wahoo! Here, shift. Watch it, too little, Cupcake.
Now Wentz. Got an open man. It's Washington. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
It's our time. It's our time. It's great 57. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Here, shift. Mike 55. Let's find 7. Hey, Lou. Check it back. Check it back. Here, shift.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. They do go for it. It's Wentz. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far.
Check 55, Mike. Hey, watch the slant.
Wentz going to throw. Washington's got it. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. 31 yards there and a first down. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The time.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Prater on to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He's going deep for Brown. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Watch the run. Check. Real. Check. Smooth. Hey, defense, let's go. Mike 55.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 30-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission? He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. From the 44, Wentz. Buying time to his left. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Check. Crunch. 57.
Here's Wentz to throw. Rolling to his right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. He's going to launch, and this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Mayfield to throw it. He's going deep for Brown. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. 20, 10, and he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll try to run with Lindsey, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Phillip Lindsey with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown. Extra point good by Prater. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Safety's creeping.
Mayfield now on second down. He's going deep for Brown. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Will Redmond. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receiver...
And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield. But it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad. But a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
Now Wentz on third down. He's got the first down and more past midfield. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a first down.
The tackle made by Landon Roberts. Another run by Lindsey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Hey, high 7. 54, right there.
Throwing now is Wentz. Complete to Washington. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Well, he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Go. Waiting. 54. I'm here all day. He's checking. Sunday. Hey, Ford Tokyo. Bravo. Here. Go now.
Wentz now on first down. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Watch 54. Man, I got you. Hey, empty.
On second down, it's Lindsey. He's to the 10, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 21-yard touchdown run as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
King. 5.
Mayfield. Yeah, he'll find Hall. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, alert! Check 3.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to wind up and air it out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, that turnover might just about do it. Here, 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
You're exactly right. They played smart, a couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if you picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down. It actually aids the defense in that situation.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Shorty. Recon, 132 fighter. Kill. Hey, Echo.
On first down, Wentz. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. On first down, Lindsey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle.
Straight 15.
Throwing on second down, Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. So hold the phone here, Charles. I'd kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Now Gurley. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the two-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I'll guarantee you no one practices A fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for two. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're right back out there after watching the fumble go the other way. Still in control of this game, but that needs to serve as a wake-up call because they're not in the clear yet.
No, the message should be clear that fortunes can change pretty quickly when you turn the ball over. You've got to take care of it, otherwise that lead could slip away quickly.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Motion, motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands. Hey, Charlie. Motion man. Mark 55. Mark 55.
Wentz now on first down. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. He got 29 yards that time.
Hey, exit.
Wentz to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
20. I got you. Pump. Check. Frank. Hey, kill. Hey, force don't kill. Hey, Haywood.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Hey, jump it. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Escaping the pressure. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And hold everything here. This one is not over yet. They return it for the touchdown.
They continue to fight, don't they?
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
A give, running right, Lindsey. The 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Phillip Lindsay, 49 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Prater for the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 29. It's a big play there for Seattle. 46 yards. Mayfield down. That's evidence of what. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. I've got Mike 10 right here, guys. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. You don't want none. Mike 10. Mike 10, Mike 10. Let's go, Mike 10.
Throwing on second and long. Mayfield, he's going to let it fly. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Gostkowski for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams.
Well, look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. Looking for Woods that time. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. And he finds Corey Davis. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Here we go.
Now Mayfield. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. But, Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
So for Tampa Bay, they'll finish the first half of the schedule dead even at 4-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks,